Welcome to the Global Reach podcast, where we explore ideas that shape people, organizations, and the world. Today, we are having a very interesting topic, and we have our wonderful guest with us. We are going to be looking at a topic that says, the difference of knowing what to do and doing what you know. So this has, I know, affected the world at large, especially organizations and families. Because of that, we drew our topic from this pertinent issue. Today's topic is centered around how personalized coaching drives real change, how individual coaching drives the change that the world so desire. My name is Olori Mamus, and with me is my colleague.
I'm Donald Chilekezi, and yes, welcome to the Global Reach podcast brought to you by the Global Reach Studios. And we have a wonderful guest today. He's been in Finland for, surprisingly, my God, 2 decades. I didn't know that. I've been seeing him and looking at him like, oh, that guy, they one tall, fine, dark guy that has the chest. And I never knew that. So I normally see him as maybe he has been there for 8, 9, 10 years, but 20 years. And he has
2
been
decades.
2 decades, yeah, 2 decades. The difference between 2 decades and 20. 2 decades is stronger than 20.
That's correct.
You understand me? And he's a coach, a personal coach, all kinds of coaching he does, and he has, okay, I will not say he has been or he was, I'll still say he is. I'll put it in present tense. He's a coach, he's a lecturer, he's a cultural arts person, he's a drummer, the African drum. He's into diverse things. And please help me welcome Francis Oyeyiola to the podcast. Welcome, Francis.
You're
Thank you
welcome,
very much.
Francis.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's an introduction.
And again, Francis is Ghanaian.
Nigeria.
Nigerian. Is
Nigeria.
Ghanaian and Nigerian. So, where is it paternal Nigerian?
Maternal Ghana, paternal Nigeria.
Okay, but in Ghana,
Matana Ghana.
yeah.
Paternal Nigeria,
Nigeria.
but I was born in Ghana.
I heard in Ghana they choose the maternal
Yes,
side.
because our national anthem says motherland,
Motherland.
and in Nigeria it says
Fatherland. Oh, that's the difference.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, if you know the Ghana national anthem, it says motherland.
Motherland.
The Nigerian national anthem says
In the hierarchy of things
Mm.
in Ghana,
Mm.
especially from the nuclear family,
Mhm.
who is assumed to be the head?
It's still the father.
The father.
Traditional, because we are very conservative society, so it's still the father. However, when it comes to legal, for instance, custody and stuff, then the mother is seen as the.
So why do you think it is crafted around motherland, as it were?
I mean, it has to do with the nurturing side of the man. You know, the nurturing side. It's believed, even in today's Western world, whenever there is a custody battle, they first check if the mother is able and capable of taking care of the kids before they think of the father. If the mother is not well, that's when they actually give it to the
father.
Let me just ask the random question.
Yeah.
That I love sports,
Okay.
right? Especially soccer.
Mm.
Supposing
Football.
Football.
Because
It's
we
football,
play
not
with
soccer.
our legs.
Soccer is not. It's American.
that's another argument.
We play with our legs.
That's another argument. Okay, football,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
If supposing you are a footballer,
Mm.
a talented one for that matter,
Mm.
and you asked to represent,
Mhm.
Nigeria is dragging you, and
Mm.
Ghana is dragging you.
Mm.
Which country?
Come on, you can't do that. It's like asking me which jollof, which Ghana,
Which one of the jollof rice is- No. This is
And
just
don't miss out that he's already a thing.
No, let's leave that. That's secondary. I think yes, of course. I don't want to put that in.
No, you are saying okay because Finland is not a footballing nation. Is that what you're trying to say? So they will not. You will not want to.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's part of my identity.
Yeah.
Actually, I've lived longer in Finland than in my African nations. Yes.
But how come? Why? How did you come to?
He hasn't answered that question.
Okay,
no, come on.
I don't know that.
Let's go. I don't want to offend anybody. Please, I'll give you.
That's fine.
Okay, how did you come to Finland? 20 years now.
Oh, well,
because you look so young and...
I had the opportunity. Actually, I did my secondary schools in Nigeria. I lived in Isolo.
Isolo, that's Lagos.
Wow. So in Lagos, so I lived there for almost 10 years. I did all my
junior
secondary and senior secondary.
Where in Isolo?
Isolo, the heart of Isolo. I live at Oyeyiola 1.
Okay.
Oyeyiola Street off Ogberigbe.
So you came to Finland with a Nigerian passport?
No.
Ghanaian passport?
Ghanaian, yes,
okay.
Yeah. So I lived there. And when I finished my high school, I actually applied to the University and Polytechnic. And I was waiting, and then my dad sent for me that I have to come to Ghana and write the entrance examination. So when I got there were 2 opportunities, Finland, US. And I didn't know. For me, I just live life. So Finland then came calling. So I said, hey, maybe this is where my faith lies. So I decided to come. So, yeah.
And so far, the journey has been...
it's been, I would say, it's been challenging.
How did you feel? What was your experience like when you hit Finland the first day? I mean, the weather. Was it summer or winter?
No, I actually came... I arrived in Finland 10th of October 2004.
Oh, that's autumn.
2004.
Yes.
Wow.
My
2004.
My plane arrived, and coming out of it was autumn. There wasn't snow yet. I can vividly a bit of snow. When I came out from the airport, it was a cold welcome.
Exactly, it's different.
Yeah, it was a cold welcome. So I was really shaking. I hadn't eaten. And usually when I travel, I kind of have this anxiousness, so I don't eat that much. So I was really starving. But then we had to catch the train that is coming to Vasa, the straight one. So I had to rush. And then I managed to catch it. And I arrived in Vasa, I think around 8 p.m. So it was...
Now, personal coaching.
Yes.
What is personal coaching? It's been your thing. So what is it?
It's a long journey. I remember when I was studying in Isolo Comprehensive High School. I remember once, I can even vividly see it. I was standing under the tree, which is located center of the school.
Yeah.
So I was standing there with the colleagues, and we were all talking about what do you want to be. So my dream has always been I wanted to become a medical doctor, meaning helping people. So I decided that's what I wanted to do. So mostly I focus on the biology, chemistry, physics, and those kind of stuff. But I eventually Finland course. So when I got here, I actually came to study IT.
Okay.
Yes. And after my high school in Nigeria, I did some computer science and stuff. So I decided to come and study IT.
VAMC?
At VAMC, yeah. And then I graduated and then was working as an engineer. So, but then, once something is within you, but then I started understanding myself more and more. That I like, talking to people, helping people. So the area of teaching, coaching was the most. So I started investigating how, in Finland, anything you do, you need to have some level of certification. Okay. So I took upon myself to level my studies. So do some extra courses So
and when you say certification, I've come to realize that in Finland, most of the certifications are gotten from the university bodies.
Yes, yes, in the university. Of course, in other places, they have these bodies that organize this coaching, but in Finland, the educational system is quite strong, that it's much valuable that you get it from an institution than getting it from a third-party body that is not well or highly organized, because it's not regulated. But then here it's quite regulated. So
even the regulated ones, for example, maybe you are a Microsoft engineer. If they would prefer you having done it from the University of Applied Science,
of course,
or the university that you
It's
present,
because they believe in their stuff.
their own stuff.
And perhaps it's the learning is more effective than the other way around.
Yeah, I would say so. Of course, there are still some challenges in the educational system, which we can come to later on. That's not today's topic. But I think the Finnish educational system helps you to think for yourself, and that's actually been one of our big challenge as foreigners in Finland.
Okay.
And this is why I think coaching is extremely important. If you
for
go
internationals?
Back, all internationals, yes. If you look, for instance, for Finns from the age of 6, 7, they've already started training them to be independent.
Independent, yeah, true.
For us, we never get independent as long as your parents are alive.
As long as you are still in your father's house.
No. As long as your parents are alive.
That is true.
As long as you are never independent.
Because if you want to claim independence, you become a rebel.
Yes, that's how you are.
Polyglot child.
Yes, that's how you are tagged. So we usually have problem in decision making because we don't have the tools necessary to make those decisions. And as moment where you are no more within that community, meaning back home, this becomes extremely challenging. Particularly when you live in a country that is highly individualistic.
Yeah, true.
So we see a lot of our people that they are actually facing a lot of challenges in so many ways that often we attribute either to the devil or
village people.
Village people and also, whereas it has nothing to do with that. Yes, to some extent there might be some, but most often is how you understand yourself. And this is what coaching gives you, because you get this one-on-one with a person that sees you from your bubble and is able to tell you what needs to change and what you need to mold, what you need to develop, and what you need to forget and let go.
And how many years have you been coaching?
Oh, I've been doing that for, I would say, almost 10 years now, because I coach football and also do career stuff. So I do.
Oh, football and...
Yeah, actually today I was rushing. I had a game. Actually, we were playing. I played the first game and then I play and coach.
Was that why you asked him about the football thing?
No, it was just...
No, it was just...
So you didn't know about it?
No, I didn't know him.
I play football and I also coach. I've been playing in Finland. I've played up to the highest. I've played Division 3 and play with so many teams in Barca here and stuff. So, yeah.
So which of the positions are you playing?
That midfield or defensive midfield. So, yeah.
Okay. I want to go to your website.
Okay.
I read some things from your website, how to note them down.
Okay.
And they are not even part of our questions for today.
It doesn't matter.
So I'll just look at it now. First of all, 8 articles.
Yes, I've been lazy.
No. I mean, for 8 articles to be on the website, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So I saw 8 articles. I read all 8.
Okay.
5 of them were about jobs.
Okay.
Different topics about jobs.
Okay.
Why 5 out of 8? Why jobs?
It seems to be one thing that a lot of international focus most on, and of course I understand, whenever they are coming here, there is this level of expectation. And of course I also understand where we come from, that often than not, some of our parents have sold certain things to buy our ticket or to support us to come here. So when we came here, we need to remit, that. So that is one thing. And of course, living here for a while, people then, when they meet you, that's usually the first thing they bring it up. So I thought, with my experience living here, working in different institutions, maybe I should try to help them from that perspective. And then maybe we can add the other aspect on. So that's why I focus more on the career stuff.
Okay.
And so it has been successful thus far?
There's been, of course, challenging. I mean, people sometimes don't see the value in it, but with time now, they begin to understand that there is value in it. I think this 2 or 3 days ago.
Well, sorry, the success I'm trying to talk about is not your coaching, as it were. Okay, I mean, the turnout in terms of how would you, so far that you have done this, how would you say the training has been?
No, it's been really effective in a way that often I draw inspiration from my own challenges, and things that I had done that I shouldn't have.
Okay. So did you see the changes in the society?
I would say that from one individual perspective, yes, I've seen them. Actually, this morning I just woke up and someone just wrote me on LinkedIn that thank you for, for your direction, that now they have a permanent job, and this warms my heart.
I think I need to come to you for direction too.
Okay, so let's look at issues as it were now.
Okay.
Many people have access to knowledge today.
Okay.
Yes, by the time you hold your phone, the next thing you start seeing information. It depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Informations are everywhere. The access to it is cheap. Yeah. So yet real change remains very difficult. By real change, I mean change.
I understand.
Yeah. From your experience, why is there often a gap between knowing what to do and actually doing it? You know what to do, yet you can't do it.
I think it comes to one thing, that a lot of people are not disciplined enough. That's the big problem.
Discipline.
They don't the consistency.
Are you referring to self-discipline or organizational discipline?
In all aspects.
Okay.
The key here is the discipline, being able to do the same thing over consistently. Because if you notice, we often grow up with habits. And to change that habit, it doesn't happen overnight.
Of course.
It's the same thing traveling and coming to Finland. You have to unlearn certain things.
Yeah.
There's a concept that maybe I'll write about soon. Learning to unlearn to learn.
Learning to unlearn
to learn.
Okay.
Because you have to learn.
You have to unlearn.
You have to learn to unlearn.
Yes.
Because you start learning.
Exactly. Because you need to forget about certain things. You need to shed certain things out of your life to, it's like carrying a load. You cannot carry more.
So perhaps the challenge is the ability to unlearn.
Yes.
Okay.
Because sometimes they don't need that. They don't know that they have to unlearn.
Yeah.
So that's where the problem comes in. As soon as you're able to unlearn, meaning that you are able to reflect, down that reflection, this actually helps you to now see the direction to now take next.
How to put you
on the spot?
Okay.
The question might to some persons listening, might be controversial.
Okay.
For someone who is a graduate, who came to Finland to study, and they have graduated, say, minimum of BSc level.
Okay.
And they've been in Finland, say, about 10 years, for example. BSc is 3 years. So that means they've graduated.
3.5 to 4, depending on the program. In IB, it's 3.5. In engineering, it's 4 years.
Okay. Yeah. So now, let's say they've graduated, and 6 years down the line, out of the 10 years. Let us say, assuming 6 years down the line, they are still in one menial job that they've been doing for those 6 years. As a personal coach, would you say that is as a result of growth, they lacking growth mindset, or lacking growth mindset in sense that they don't want to, they're not pushing themselves to change or to step up or to grow, develop themselves to get some kind of higher jobs? Or would you say it's because of the way things are? Some barriers?
There is no one thing in this case.
Okay.
Yes, the self is one. That's you. What kind of goals you set around, what kind of people you surround yourself around. There are so many things. And then there is the institutional aspect. What kind of people the companies are looking for, what kind of job are you applying to? How do you represent yourself on the CV? How do you represent yourself in the cover letter? How do you represent yourself during the interview?
Okay.
So there is not just one thing. So when I see people with 6 years finished bachelor and still doing many jobs, there are so many factors. And this is why you need a coach to be able to pinpoint where and what you are actually doing wrong.
And if I don't have money to pay the coach?
You see, the one thing that we forget is that if not Finland, I mean, a lot of you guys are paying school fees here.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? It means you are investing in yourself. If you are in your back home, you are also paying school fees. So personal coaching is the same thing. It's an investment into yourself.
Very true.
And this is something that people don't understand. I personally have my own coach also, which I pay.
Yeah.
Because I know my shortcoming.
So please, reach out for Francis and pay him.
I know my own shortcoming. I have my own personal coach that I pay out of my pocket.
Very true.
Because once I understood certain things that I need to work on, because I'm just here. I don't see from that angle.
Yeah.
So I need someone to see from a certain.
Yeah.
It's like psychologists. Even psychologists have their own psychologists.
Yeah, that's true.
So if someone that treats you,
everybody has.
So even doctors even have their own doctors.
Very true.
So how come you cannot have your own
coach,
or even, let's say, I don't like coach, I like mentoring more.
Mentoring, yeah. Okay.
You know, I don't like it because with coaching is very close to psychology. I'm just asking questions just for you to think for yourself. But in mentoring, I'm able to also reflect a bit about myself, to paint pictures, certain things that I've done that I should have, and maybe that could, help you. So I like, even though I call myself coach, it's kind of a bridge between the two. I will ask you a lot of questions to be able to ascertain certain information that I need so that we know how to move forward. But the mentoring, because of the experience and the challenges, I like doing one. So it is very, it doesn't matter how much, but you need to start investing. And in our community, this is something that we forget. When you are sick, you go to the doctor, you pay. You are going to school, you pay. So why not something for you, by you? Something for you. It's the same way that is one aspect, something that I'm also thinking is financial management. We also lack experience in that. And when you look at from that, most people, when they earn, they don't actually pay themselves.
Yeah. That's true.
So it's the same thing for me. The coaching is kind of you paying yourself. Yeah. I don't know, when you get the money, the first thing is I pay my coach. It's an investment into me. I'm sowing a seed. And you don't know when that seed is going to grow, but eventually it will grow.
So there's a difference between personalized coaching and mentorship?
Yes.
Let's differentiate something. Sorry. The personalized, is it one-on-one or?
Yeah, it's one-on-one. You can have one-on-one coaching.
You can have one to group.
And then one to group.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find the distinct difference between mentorship and coaching.
Your pastor is your mentor.
Yeah, sorry, let me just add this to it. Do you normally have just one-on-one, or you do coach for organizations?
I haven't reached out to organizations yet. Okay. I do also. I've had a couple of here and there institutions that I work with.
Yeah.
But lately, because of my passion that I want to develop the individual, so I focus more. Of course, I have group coaching as well, but I also do a lot of mentoring. Like I talk to people when I meet people, and usually I have that ability that people easily open up to me, so I'm able to kind of, hey, maybe this is what you should take into consideration. I don't tell you what to do, but I kind of point certain things out to you.
So with this, your experience, how many years again you said?
Coaching 10 years.
Coaching 10 years. Oh, that's great. So where do you think individuals or organizations most commonly struggle?
Let's start with the organization. I think for organization, the most is lack of understanding of who we are. as
organization.
one as a community or one as an individual.
No, sorry, you said as an organization.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Okay,
the organization?
tell me what kind of organization are we talking about?
I'm referring. Okay, when I say organization, I mean like a firm, a company.
Okay,
yeah, that's what I mean.
And that's the same thing I'm referring to.
Okay, so can you take that statement again?
So what I mean is that a lot of institutions,
okay,
even the HR practices in Finland, there's been a lot of, lately I've been researching a lot on this. They don't have the necessary tools and understanding of how to deal with, when I say
employees,
yes,
okay,
from the international community.
Okay.
Because often when they employ us with a Finnish mindset and they expect us to behave like a Finn.
Is your focus basically on internationals?
No, I do both.
Okay.
I do both. Because, for instance, the question when you say a Finn, there are foreigners that are also Finns. See, you should be careful.
Okay.
There are foreigners
who are Finns,
who are Finns. There are third generation, fourth generation, born here, never visited Africa or wherever,
true.
And they see themselves as Finns.
As Finns, yeah.
So I see this is challenging. I'm facing in my club, even because I'm working with youth now, and I see it there. I'm working with youth now, and the challenges is quite clear. That even they are born here, they are bred here, still the way they take them is still different, not like a Finn. So it is a complex, and I don't want us to go. Maybe someday we'll come and then talk about it. So what I mean is that when HRs are often recruiting, they recruit, okay, we want to recruit foreigners. And often the reason why they want to have foreigners in the team sometimes is because of the pressure from DEI and also.
Not fresh ideas.
No.
It's just for diversity.
It's just for diversity.
They need us to
be able to write out there that, hey,
are you kidding me?
No, I've seen it, I've heard it, I've done it.
Yeah.
Yes. In some cases, they truly won, but it's very, very rare.
Is that why?
Today, I had a friend visiting now, and he was actually telling me that there is this individual who's working in a school, highly talented. The students like him. He's a good teacher, good lecturer. But for some reason, they are not giving him
permanent
contract. So then they went to the Finnish, who were one of the staff who is a Finn, and they went to approach and they asked, okay, why is this? And she says to herself that she doesn't even know, because they fought over this, that this person is capable of doing this job, is competent. And for me, there is many reasons. There's many things when it comes to that aspect. Internal politics, there's so many things.
Maybe that is why people just settle for menial jobs. Because
that could be one.
It could be one of the reasons.
But then the question is, why do you then have to then just settle?
Because maybe they've tried and tried.
But you can't stop trying.
Well.
So you think that for organizations, they don't find it easy to turn some knowledge, theoretical knowledge to practical skills because
it's because they still don't understand. They don't know why they. You see, to really understand these dynamics, we need to really, really go back. Finland as a country has always been what? Been rude. First from the Swedes,
then the Russians.
And then the Russians. And then when they got independent, they had to what? Fight their own internal war. So Finland as a country is still finding its identity.
Okay.
So that's one. Two, they've always been, and they've had a lot of problems. First World War, Second World War. In the 90s, there was a huge famine. They took care of themselves. Wow. So in a way, subconsciously, when they see you, why do I need you? No, let's be honest.
Because they took care of themselves.
They took care of themselves.
All these years.
So when they see you, what first comes to mind? You are not one like me. So why do I need you? This they don't know consciously, but it's something that is subconscious.
So how do you break through in this coaching skills?
It's for us to acknowledge this.
Do you mean how he helps?
Yeah, how you help.
No, because I let people acknowledge this. Because the problem is that we usually don't understand even where we are. We don't even know where we are.
Let me contribute to what you just said from something you wrote in one of your articles. I will quote it verbatim. The Finnish Ministry of Economic Affairs and Employment 2023 has reported that many industries, particularly healthcare, technology, and construction, are struggling to find skilled workers. Internationals bring the expertise and workforce Finland needs to maintain economic stability. I just wanted to read that part to buttress what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yet, we still have this problem of they. Like you said,
why
do I need you?
I them or we and them. Yeah.
It's
No,
really,
this is what in economics is called frictional unemployment.
So so far you're making progress with the coaching.
I'm doing my bit.
You're doing your bit. No, you do your bit and you break through the barriers. You speak to coach individuals and you try to coach organizations. Right? Are you seeing breakthrough?
They say Rome was not built in a day. When I remember when I came to Finland in 2004, the Vasa I know today is not the Vasa it was then. I've seen a lot of changes, a lot of transformation, a lot of positivity. We will get there. And this is also one thing I also talk to my client about, that you need to also be patient. Because they are still learning about me, they are learning about you. Even with me still, they are still learning about me after 2 decades. So how much more you that you came yesterday? So we need to learn to be patient. But the thing is, often, because of the expectation, we want things to be done very fast and quick.
And we're not grateful for the one that we have.
Thank you very much.
Gratitude.
Yes.
It's one of the articles you wrote.
Yes.
Okay.
Gratitude is something that I've come to really, really appreciate lately. I actually developed a model. It's called the Trial Assessment Pyramid. I'll publish
Gratitude from the...
Gratitude from everything.
From both sides.
From everything. Gratitude for the fact that out of the millions of people in your country, you're able to secure visa to be here. Yes, you paid your visa, but still gratitude. Why you? Why not the rest? Gratitude that I'm here, I'm breathing fresh air. Look at sometimes now, the air we breathe. Nobody cares about the environment. These simple things.
So you're saying gratitude now from the unemployable persons or the unemployed?
Yes, I mean, I'm not saying gratitude that you are unemployed, but gratitude for the fact that you are still alive. There's a popular saying that we say that when there's life, there's what? Hope. Thank you very much. So at least the fact that you are still here, it means there's still something.
There's still something.
And to add to the gratitude, nowadays too, I've been talking a lot about faith.
Okay. Is it from a religious perspective? Or?
I don't like to use the word religious, but faith in whatever you believe in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have Buddhism, you have Christianity, you have, you name it. But draw also from that. When you're able to gratitude,
faith is believing.
It's believing.
It's believing itself.
Yes. It's believing, yes.
So if you have a project, believe in your project. That's faith. Yeah.
I was watching. I forgot this movie. It was shot in Norway.
Okay.
And it was about that the mountains. They believe that the mountains are actually living. They are alive.
Okay.
And it's back like the old age. They believe that this. And then it was a daughter and the father.
Yeah.
And then the father said, "Look, can you see it?" The daughter said, "No." And then the father looked at the daughter and said, "Until you believe, that is when you can see."
When you can see.
Yeah.
See.
So if you don't believe, it will be very difficult for you to actually see. So for me, I draw a lot also from faith. Our faith, actually, there's a lot of words. In Christianity, we have wonderful texts that actually tells us. Even the Bible even says it. Whenever you ask your Father, believe that what you have received.
Yeah.
You advised in your article that people should keep a gratitude journal.
Yes.
I said like about 3 things every day.
Yes. It is very, very important.
So I should write.
No, every day before you sleep. Even if let's assume that you don't even. Let's assume that you don't even write it down. But when you lie on your bed,
think
before you close your eyes, think
grateful.
about at least 3 things that today that has happened in your life that you are so wonderful, grateful for. And this is something we don't do enough. I'm grateful that my wife is next to me. I'm grateful that the kids are happy. I'm grateful that today I was able to talk to this friend. I'm grateful that today I drove forth and back and nothing happened. There's so many things we can be grateful for.
So in your journey thus far, the coaching journey, what has been your most challenging?
I would say the most challenging is people not being able to see what I see when I talk to them.
So how did you overcome that?
It's still a journey. It's still there. It's still there. That people don't see what I see in them.
So what makes you stay motivated for 10 years? Seeing this challenge facing you head on like a blow in your eyes all the time.
It's like when I started with engineering and everything. Sometime in life, you need to pause and ask yourself, what is your purpose in this life? Because every single one of us has a purpose. Because if you notice, let me go back to the Bible. God said He created all of us in our own image. Yes?
In His own image.
In His own image. It means you are represent everything. Often we kneel down and we pray to Him. But then who helped us? Who often helps us?
Humans. Man.
Thank you very much. So it means that you have something that I need. I have something that you need. So this is why for me, I've come to that conclusion that my purpose is probably to bring light to the people, to talk to people and let people understand themselves.
So even when they don't see where you're coming from,
then you need to, because that's why I'm saying that the discipline, the change, learning to unlearn to unlearn. That's where the problem is. So you need to keep on, and usually you need some external force. Everything you see around us, the change happens from what? External. Molding, crafting, there's always an external before you get that shape. So then understanding this is what keeps me going, that okay, I need to continue doing this. It's my calling. I don't know where it will lead me, but I've kind of finally accepted it.
So you're no longer a practicing engineer?
Of course, one thing with knowledge is that it's always there.
Okay.
I said the principle and the fundamental of energy is what? Energy cannot be destroyed. Nor created. But it can be what? Transformed from one form from one. It's the same thing as your knowledge. Once you have it, no one can take it from you. You can always find a way to apply it. So for me, what has helped me is that even with the engineering background, I'm able to coach engineers.
Okay.
I'm able to coach business people. I'm able to coach healthcare people. I'm able to coach business people in pedagogy, whichever. So the engineering understand. So I'm have that. For some people, they cannot go anywhere because they don't understand the language.
And if you need direction.
Exactly. And every profession has its own language.
Yeah, true.
Every profession has, and for you to communicate,
they call it jargon.
So you need to understand that language of that profession. And for me, with my background, I'm able to speak. So if I have someone from healthcare, we can talk about it.
How many masters have you done?
Come on, please, I don't want to.
Because I know you have something in pedagogy, you have something in IT.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, tell people, please let them go and read my website. I'm a humble man. I don't like bragging.
It's not bragging. It's just...
No, they can go and read, please.
Okay.
Go and read my website. Coach me 2.fi.
Yeah, coach me.
And then
It's
2.
coach me.
And then 2.
Figure 2.
Figure 2
dot
.fi. Yeah, go and then you can read more about it, please.
Coach me Pista fee.
Coach me 2 Pista fee.
Coach me 2 Pista fee. Yeah. That's .fi. Coach me figure 2. Yeah. .fi.
Yeah. Or just Google my name and then you would.
Yeah, just Google Francis Oyeyiola or Francis Oye.
Yes.
Then you'll see someone that does all this within the heart.
All right. So back to the topic. Okay.
Yeah.
What trend or trends or changes do you see shaping your industry in the next few years, the coaching industry?
I think in the next few years, my industry is actually going to be boomed. It's going to grow.
Okay.
How many of you do we have in Finland?
I don't know. There are, of course, I think the Finnish Federation of the Finnish Association of Coaching.
They have their own association.
They have their own, but I don't belong because I don't have any certificate because, I mean, I have 4 years of pedagogy, I have 2 years of professional teacher education, 6 years. If you go and take those certifications, maybe 6 months, 3 months, and you pay hefty money. So I don't think I need any of that. And moreover, most of them haven't been through what I've gone through. So I'm not but of course, those that have the means can go there. For me, I've been to have pedagogical background, I have engineering, I have business. So yeah, I think it's more than taking this. Why I've been,
So you think in a few years' time
it's going to grow, and the reason why I think it's going to grow now is simply because a lot of people are lost, especially with the introduction of AI. Okay. They are lost. They don't know what to do now. The people they are actually lost, and especially the amount of people losing their jobs and stuff. To restart, you need some guidance. To be honest, you need some guidance. So you need someone to guide you.
Do you know other internationals who are coaching who are in this line of business?
No. So far, I think I'm the only one that I know.
Oh,
I don't know. I think and then I think there's one person too that I know, but I think in the Helsinki area, but she kind of mostly public speaking and stuff. So
okay, David,
of course I do.
Note. I mean, there's a business area that you've not
because I think with the AI and stuff, it is industry. People will need guidance, and actually people do need the guidance now.
So how do you balance the long-term vision? Your long-term vision with the short-term execution of the vision?
I need to stay fast, continue reading, checking what is the trend, as you ask, what's going on, what are the metamorphoses going on in the career field, what are the metamorphoses going on in the personal development field. I read a lot of psychology, what are the new research on the human cognitive function. So I read a lot of psychology as well. Of course, one thing that you have to know is that coaching is actually a branch of psychology. So they kind of come from that. So I always go to the roots, read the articles, study people, listen to people more. So there's a lot. And I'm working on something now that I'll start producing my own more articles and maybe some other stuff that I'm working on.
I was thinking you would say movies. I mean, that would have been nice.
I have ideas. I wanted to actually open I actually have a TikTok account. It's called Coach Oyeyiola_, but I'm not that person. I don't like to just put the camera on and just I like this kind of conversation because it's a forth and back. I also learn from you. I don't want to be just telling people what to do. For me, I like learning a lot. So having this kind of discussion does help me a lot. So even though I bought what they said, the mic, and I have everything at home, but it's not me.
So far,
but eventually, at some point, when the right time, probably assemble team, maybe
So from what you said thus far, especially when you deviated into coaching, it is clear that coaching is your hobby.
It's not a hobby. It's a profession.
It's a profession.
It started like a hobby. You enjoy it.
It started not a hobby. It's a passion.
Passion.
Okay, passion. You enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
What form of advice would you want to give to young professionals coming into your field?
If you look at a lot of the things that we do, coming from a collective society, often that's not what we want to do.
Yeah.
Of course, that was why I started by saying this.
Often that's not what we truly want to do.
Okay.
And coming from a collective society, sometimes this is one popular sentence you hear from our parents, hey, in our family, we don't like musicians. In our family, we don't want dancers. We want engineers. We
Engineers
want
and doctors, lawyers.
Exactly. It's because our parents are trying to live their dream through us.
Yeah.
So this is why when I meet foreign, I say, now you are out of the shadow of your parent.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? What is that one thing that when they wake you up in the morning, you are so excited to become?
And supposing you ask me that question, and I say, frankly, I want to become a doctor here in Finland. I've been trying my best. I have so degree, and I have pushed to get this done.
I'm sorry, it's not possible for you.
But yet,
no, it is possible.
Medical doctor?
Yes.
But yet, no, let him talk.
They don't have it in English.
No, wait. You see, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
you have to learn to unlearn.
Please talk to me. Talk to me.
Talk to me.
Now you see, now we are back to the mindset.
Okay.
You know, what did the Bible also say one thing, there's power
in the tongue.
In the tongue, yeah.
So when you are telling yourself, it is not possible.
You won't find yourself doing it.
True.
This is one thing that I teach people also. You need to be careful what you tell to yourself. It is possible. There are ways for you to become.
Okay.
You just have to push yourself a bit. For instance, there are a lot of doctors here that actually never did their doctor's degree in Finland.
Okay.
They go and do it elsewhere. They come back and then they write the medical doctor exam.
But are they Finns?
Both Finns. I know. I have a friend who is ophthalmologist. She never did it here. She went and do it. She went to Estonia. Yes. So she did it in Estonia. And when she finished, she came and then wrote the exam.
She's a Finn, but she did it outside. So what I was trying to say, because
his argument is coming from you not being a Finn.
It doesn't matter. See,
because
this one thing, one concept in self-development is called self-limitation.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you telling yourself that because I am this, therefore I cannot
get
be
this.
Why I said it was not possible was one day I asked some nurses. I know that they do nursing in Novia, they do in VAM. Where is any medical school for doctors? They said they mentioned something like Helsinki and maybe Tampere, but it's usually in Finnish. So, oh wow, that's why I said they don't have English.
Because it's not in English, that doesn't mean. I mean, the educational system is evolving.
It's evolving, yeah.
But you know, when I came here, there was only 2 programs in English.
But now
IB and IT. Now, guess what? We have it in nursing, energy technology, industrial management. So the educational system is evolving.
And you have to move with the trend.
Thank you very much.
Otherwise,
you need to. And this is why you need to constantly check in. What is the system saying? What is the latest? What is going on? You can't say because I've studied this, then I stop. And this is why when you see my background, you see, I'm always. As I'm talking to you, I'm planning another something is coming up.
Let me let this secret out. I actually saw your face on the screen. I was passing by the corridors of some lecture rooms. So this is not Francis. What Francis is studying again? What is he always studying? So yeah, you are on the screen.
For me, I believe in knowledge. And you know what they say, knowledge is what?
It's power. So let's bring it home. We'll be bringing it home now.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's been a wonderful time with Francis. We try not to take it too long, so that the person can come like 2-3 more times. We have to continue.
Yeah.
So that question.
Okay.
And let me allow him to ask you that. Question.
Yes. The before we put on the question, what does success mean to you in your career and at this stage of your life now?
That's a good question.
You know, there's someone I always called my mentor. I never met him. He, of course, passed away. But when I started my journey, I came across his teaching on YouTube. His name is Jim Rohn. You should check him out. And he said one thing. He said, success is what you attract by the person you become.
Please, take it again.
Success is what you attract
by the person you become.
By the person you become. So the becoming is the most important.
It's a direct reflection of...
So your current state is a reflection of what you are today, what you've learned, what you've accomplished, or what. So it means that if you improve yourself,
that's another level of success.
Thank you very much. There's another level of success. And this is why personally for me, success,
so at this stage
means that I know my vision, I know where I always envision, I know where I want to be. And to get there, I always pray and to ask for wisdom. What are the things that I need to put in place? So this is why I'm striving to learn more, to kind of acquire more, to be able to get to that place. So that's personal for me. Success means I shouldn't stop, keep on going.
Is there a book or any idea or experience that has significantly influenced your thinking? Any? Of course, you're a coach. I know you read a lot.
Yeah,
of course, journaling. I think for me, one thing that has helped me a lot, experience in the evening before anything, before I sleep, I always reflect the day.
Yeah.
What did I do?
You give account of yourself.
Yes. What did I do that was shortcoming and I can improve on tomorrow? So I just sit in my sofa and just look at my TV, and then my mind just, I say my mind is like a tape recorder.
Okay.
So I go back the whole day and kind of play it, and I see kind of scene. I am very kind of visual, so I see whatever happened. Oh, yeah, you spoke to this person this way. Maybe next time, maybe your tone should come a bit down. So I'm aware. I start.
Yeah, self-awareness.
Self-awareness is very, very important. So that is one thing that personally it has really, really helped me. I noticed that I'm an introvert.
Okay.
But then, no, I won't say I'm an introvert. I'm
in between.
I'm ambivalent. Yeah, but
ambivalent.
Yeah, but when I'm in a social, sometimes my emotions overrides the self, and that's my kind of weakness. So I need to always nip it and find a way to kind of tone it down. So that and it has actually helped me. The way I talk sometimes, I noticed that, then I had to put myself, hey, no, the old self is coming again. Carl Jung, who is the father of modern psychologists, says something that until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you call it faith.
Say it again.
Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life,
and you call it
faith. And a lot of us actually allow our subconscious.
Spell the faith. Is it the F-A-T-E? Or
faith. F-A-T-E.
Faith.
Yes. So you think, okay, what is happening is because that's, whereas your subconscious, things that has happened in the past is the one pulling the string. So this is why we need to do this self-reflection. If you do some mistake, where does it come from? Often in psychology, they send you, in cognitive psychology, they send you back home, your childhood. Certain things has happened that you've carried on because that's the blueprint. There's this group of individuals that they believe that they have a saying, I can't remember, is it the Jesuit, or they have this organization that give me your kid, and until 7 years, I will tell you what that kid is going to be. So there's a belief.
Give me your kid.
Yes, give me your child
to stay with me for 7 years.
For 7 years, and I will tell you what that kid is going to be.
Wonderful.
It means that first 7 years of our life is extremely, extremely important. So most of us, our subconscious...
The first 7 years.
Yes. Even psychology acknowledges that. And this is why most of the things we do, if I ask you to go back, when we start talking now,
yes.
take you back,
yes.
you will notice that certain habit that you have now is as a result of that.
Oh. Okay, thank you very much.
So this is why it's good to kind of reflect. And I tell foreigners that internationals that once you are here, one good thing about Finland, which is one gratitude, is that you have all the time to yourself. So use that time to study yourself. Sit quietly and go back when you are growing up. What are the certain things that happen in your life that has affected you? For me, I had to go through, and that's why I understood certain things.
Okay.
That, oh, you are this simply because of this. And when I was talking to my cognitive therapist, my coach, these are some things that she was able to point out to me that, you see, do you know why you are behaving this way? It's because this happened, that happened. And then I sat down, started crying. And it was true. So this formed the base for me to always go back, to always reflect.
Yeah, that I think because what I do most times, most evening when my kids are back from school, I sit them down. I try to ask the question, how has your day been?
Yes.
Yeah.
What lesson did you learn today?
Yes. Reflection.
What is that thing that you would want to change if it happens again?
Yes.
So about 7 questions like that.
It is very, very important. And this is where the parent also play a major role in that first 7 years.
Yeah, thank you very much for maybe yes, of course we will. You have a lot to download. We know that, and we will surely bring you back, and we hope believe that
thank you very much.
You'll come back again once we'll signal. Yeah, thank you. There's this question we'd love to ask at the end of the podcast, and is centered around this African culture.
Okay.
I know when you were growing up.
Not necessarily African culture.
Yes, I think it's
cultures
life in general. Life in general. There's this thing, this word sometimes advice your guardian or your parents always say to you. That thing that they always say to you when you were small, like a child. You've lived with it to this day. What is that advice? What is that word?
For me,
what is that statement?
I don't think I have any. And the reason being that maybe this is a story for another day. Growing up, I've had a lot of challenges and I've never stayed in one place for that long. So it has always been moving. So this is why sometimes I get people telling me, okay, relocate. I said, no, I'm done. I don't want. I know the challenges, the psychological effects it has caused me. So personally, to be honest, I don't have any that one person, African-wise, that has been able to tell me this or that. To be honest, personally, I'm actually amazed. And I attribute everything to God, to give me the wisdom to be able to self-reflect and understand that, hey, there are certain things that I need to learn. So there isn't any. The only one that I would say is this quote that I came across from Jimmy Rohn.
How long ago?
I would say it's about 5 years ago.
Oh, that's not long.
Yeah, 5 years ago, I stumbled upon. Actually, it is one thing that led to one. I was watching one video from a guy from the US, and then he actually quotes Marcus Aurelius, who is a Stoic. Marcus Aurelius, that one of Marcus Aurelius, he was one of the emperor of the Roman, and he had a lot on his plate, and he has to think how to take care of the family and the Senate and everybody. And he had this quote that says that he also has a journal. It's called Meditations. You can read it. You can download it free online. So please, it's called Meditations, Marcus Aurelius. It's actually his own personal journal. It wasn't meant to be out.
Okay.
Not for the
public. It was his own reflection. And then he said one thing. He said to himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength.
Okay.
You have power
over your mind.
Over your mind.
Not outside
events. Realize this
and you will find strength.
Because
often the reactions that we go through or our response to things is our reaction to what? External factors controlling our mind. So when I saw that quote, so I started digging deep, and that led me to Jim Rohn, and then that led me to Stoicism. So now I practice Stoicism. And the funny thing is that Marcus Aurelius was actually before Jesus Christ.
Before Jesus, okay.
And there was this professor from Harvard School of Business, and he has a funny saying that even though the Romans persecuted the Christians, yet the Christians took the teachings of the Romans. Part of it was the Stoic philosophy.
Okay.
It is very obvious.
When you look at Christianity, a lot of sometimes I read the Bible and I see the
Stoicism down.
It is very obvious he's coming back very soon.
Because you very soon come back. We're going to deep dive into this Stoicism and psychology. Because you've talked a lot about psychology.
Yeah.
Because I think growing up, for me, I would say I had a bit of issue with my dad at some point. I was so mad at him, but then after some time, I realized that he was only able to teach me what he's being taught.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I cannot blame him.
Yeah.
That's what he knew.
Yeah.
And that's why he was able to use the same to teach. Yeah. So for me now, what can I do to kind of better change that? So there's
so what can you do to better yourself, to change yourself? And yes, we're going to wrap it up here now.
Yeah.
And it's been a wonderful time with Francis Oyeyiola. He's a professional personal coach. And yes, he's going to come back. We're going to talk about psychology and cognitive keywords that he has used today: psychology, cognitive development, stoicism, and these are core areas in our everyday life, in the universe that we are living in today. So it's been a wonderful time with you, Francis.
Thank you very much for having me.
And yes, once again,
don't forget. Yes, today is the tomorrow you talked about yesterday.
That is true.
In fact, this year is the next year you talked about last year. So please, let's always be ready.
And please, one advice I would give also, if forget about everything that I've said, or if you can't remember anything, try as much as possible to be present.
Let us write it down.
Stop thinking about today.
Be present.
Be present. This is where we are now. You know, the Stoics say the future will come when we meet it.
When we meet it.
Now this is where we are. So please
be with the present.
Just be with the present.
At least
enjoy.
The minimum.
The minimum. People around you. Like today I'm here. I'm really happy to share wisdom with people. So be present wherever you are. Just be present. Forget about the future. We'll meet it when we get there.
Be present and have a spirit of gratitude.
Yes.
So this is the third episode so far, and thank you once again. This is the Global Reach podcast, brought to you by the Global Reach Studios. And please like, share, subscribe, and watch out for more enriching and powerful episodes. And I promise you, Francis Oyeyiola is coming back. And remember, go to his website, coachme2 .fr.
Thank you.